Hello everyone, Blaze here. Welcome to another collectibles video. Last week I got a package from Rock Got Itachi. It was a package that he'd helped me with. There's a couple of things that I really wanted to get from Japan, and given that he has, as he calls it, a proxy in Japan, like a personal service even, practically, he was able to help me get a couple of things, and I took advantage of that. And in the process of receiving that package, there was also a couple of surprises that I didn't know were going to be in there, or at least I didn't know what they were. He said he threw in a couple of surprises for me, which were really cool, and I'll get to those in just a sec. But yeah, basically I haven't been able to film this video until now because my SD card broke, as you know, so I couldn't do an unboxing as and when I got the package, and I couldn't wait to open the package because there was things in there. I was very excited, especially one thing. But anyway, first up, Ghost Sweeper Mikami. This is a series, Toei animated series from the mid-90s. Psychological, obviously paranormal series, but action, comedy hijinks, kind of like Slayers. I have the Slayers plushies, as you saw in a recent video, and I also have something else plushie related, like Galaxy Express related, to show at the end of this, towards the end of this video as well. But even though I haven't quite watched this show yet, I had intentions to, very strong intentions to, quite recently, but I then suddenly decided to take 2 weeks and a bit off from anime to go and watch some of my Asian cinema stuff that I had quite a big stack of stuff I hadn't seen, so I went and watched a bunch of that. So I got back into anime now, but haven't quite got to Ghost Super Mikami yet. But yes, as you know, I'm a big fan of these UFO prize plushies. They're not like the most realistic things. They've got the crazy like stick-on eyes and stuff, but I don't know, I just really like the retro vibe these things give off. I don't care if they're not as good as the plushies that come out these days. I just prefer them. I like the fact you can hang them up. You can't do that with the modern ones. The modern ones are all sit-down ones. But yeah, this is the main character, who I believe is called Mikami. Unfortunately, I don't actually know the main characters yet, but I'm almost certain that that is Mikami. And then I've got this one, which is the blue girl up there. He looks, I'm pretty sure, is like some sort of ghost or yokai or whatever. But yeah, looks cool. And then finally, I've got the main guy from the series here as well. It has a backpack that even opens. So, and I don't really know what's in there. I don't think it's anything specific. It just looks like a bunch of like spongy stuff with like this silver ribbon. So I'm not going to drag it out because I don't think it's anything special. But yeah, there's one more in this set, I believe. Where is there? Oh no, there's this guy who I've seen around, but he was a little bit too expensive at the time, so I decided to pass him up. And then there's these two here, which I haven't seen around at all, but that doesn't matter. Until I watch the show, I might not even be that fussed about getting the rest of them, but these were dirt cheap, so I decided to pick them up through his proxy, because yeah, these cost out like 300 yen. I think they were all like 300 yen each or something. They were really cheap, so, and they all came in they all came in fantastic condition too. So moving on, let's just get these out of the way. And that one. Right, something else. Detroit Metal City. Oh god, Glare City. There we go. Detroit Metal City. Fantastic comedy done by Studio 4C. It's one of the only TV shows that they've ever done, although it's very condensed. It was only like 8-9 minutes an episode or something, but it's a fantastic series. Rock Got Itachi picked up a figure of the main character from the series, Krauser, or at least the main character, but his split personality or whatever. Like he has a normal persona as well, but his death metal persona is Krauser. He bought a Revoltech figure. And decided it didn't really fit his collection, decided he wasn't really that fussed about keeping it. He gave me a reasonably good deal on it. It was brand new and sealed, he hadn't even opened it, so I decided to get it because I don't mind getting the odd action figure type figure in my collection. I like that stuff. I like that they're smaller and they can sit in front of the collection and things like that. But I have tried to build him and I was terrible at it. I haven't even been able to manage to fit all the stuff back in. Like, there's his guitar. I can't. He's really I don't know. He's really difficult to put together and make him look good at all. Like, I couldn't even get his let's turn it around and get an idea of what he actually looks like. So you see his cloak or whatever. I couldn't get it to do anything like that. Plus the cloak's a different colour, but I think this might be an alternate colour because it's a Krauser 2 or maybe Krauser 1 or something. But yeah, so I'm having difficulties with that, and so I haven't built him yet. But yeah, happy to have him anyway. He'll go nicely in the nicely in the collection of everything else. So apologies for my voice. I've got like some sort of croaky thing going on right now. One Piece, it's a fantastic series, that's for sure. Something I want to get a hold of going forward in my collection. I'd really like to, I've talked about this before with Rock God Itachi, which is why this thing is sort of related. I talked about how I would really like to have a small collection of like vehicles from anime, mainly the Leiji Matsumoto stuff, like the Leijiverse stuff, like with the Arcadia, the Galaxy Express 39, the Queen Emeraldus, the Space Battleship Yamato, stuff like that. But then I also mentioned, I seem to remember back in the past, probably something along the lines of like a Going Merry, a Thousand Sunny, just a few things like that, and just have them, or maybe on top of one of my units. I think that'd look really cool. He seemed to think that was also a cool idea because he's ended up sending me a model of the Thousand Year Sunny. I'm pretty sure that's what it's called, right? Let's see if I can get... There we go. The only problem I'm having with it right now is that I can't quite get it all to stay together. So this bit goes in here, like that, but then this is meant to go into this little thing up here, and I cannot get it to stay there. It just pops out every time. So I'm thinking about just super gluing it in there, but I wasn't going to do that until I get some sort of I don't know, I thought I'd show it in the video and let's just let someone who maybe knows more about how to build these things, Rock God Itachi especially, I guess, who now they can see what my problem is, they might be able to say, you're doing it wrong, you need to do this first and then it will stay in there or something. So yeah, but anyway, other than that, this is a really, really cool thing. I got everything else in there, including these little things for some reason weren't connected, but they are now. But yeah, it's really, really cool. It's just a shame I can't get the main sail to stay in yet, but once I do, it's going to look really cool. It's a nice little model, nicely detailed, looks really great, really happy to have it, especially since it didn't cost me anything. It was a gift from Rock God Itachi. I'm pretty sure I mentioned that, right? But if I didn't, yeah, he sent it to me for nothing. This didn't cost me anything, so it was a really awesome surprise. It was definitely a major surprise. I had no idea there was going to be more than one thing in there, and since there's something else here as well, so yeah, really, really cool. I just need to be able to build it properly. I'm not very good at building stuff. I'm not very practical with my hands. It's one of my failings, I guess. I'm not a very practical person. Okay, let's move on to the next thing. Actually, I'm going to pause the video and then we're back in a sec. Okay, so we're back. And we have the Galaxy Express 39 plush carriage. This is probably out of context since I haven't really properly showed you the rest of the collection. And I will do that in another video, so I'm still not going to show you the rest of the collection. I'll save that for the video. But suffice it to say, I've been trying to track down the rest of... well, I've been trying to track down the complete set of the Galaxy Express / Captain Harlock plush collection from Banpresto back in 1994. UFO prizes or whatever. And for a long time, I actually thought I had the complete collection because... because basically I bought an original for... And I thought that was a complete collection at the time. The guy on eBay said it was. Turns out it wasn't. I only had to look at the tags to realise it wasn't. But in his defence, it was pretty much the complete collection of Galaxy Express 39 section of the plush line. The only thing that was missing was this. And I didn't even realise this existed till recently myself. So, but yeah, it didn't have the Harlock stuff. But eventually I ended up getting a set. A complete set again, which I thought was complete, that had everything again apart from this. It had all the Harlock stuff as well. So I've got doubles of quite a lot of the plushies, but that's fine. I'm a huge Leijiverse fan, so I'm okay with that. But basically what happened, as you may have seen in Rock God Itachi's video, I just realised I was going to put this in the background just to give you some extra eye candy. But what you might have seen in Rock God Itachi's video is that he was... he mentioned that it was a gift from me to some extent. Basically, the deal we came up with because he ended up getting the Galaxy Express 39 train plush, and basically I really wanted this carriage, and it came in this like little bundle, and I said to Rock Touchy, I said, I will, if you can get that for me through your proxy, I will pay the entire price of the auction just for the carriage, and he can keep the Galaxy Express 39 train for himself, because I already had 2 of them myself anyway. So that's the deal we ended up doing, or at least something like that. And yeah, I paid for the complete auction, he paid for the shipping, and then yeah, simple as that. I got the carriage, he got the train he wanted. Deal, good deal. But basically, yeah, I didn't know the train existed, even though it was on the back, but it's not actually on the back. See, the reason why I didn't know it existed, we got all the pictures of the plushies, so I thought, but on the train one, I don't know if it's going to focus for me or not. Stay still. Okay, there we go. You see how it says GT4 and then GT5. GT5, I'm pretty sure, is this one. The train, the carriage, sorry. So yeah, I didn't realise there was more than one under that section because it wasn't pictured. So, and then all of a sudden on eBay.com in America, obviously, I saw a collection of these plushies that had the carriage. I was like, holy crap, there's one in this collection I don't have. And Rock Touchy was able to track me one down, and we did that deal. He got the train, I got the carriage. All is well with the world. I'll be doing a proper collectible video about all of the plushies and showing them all off at a later but quite soon time, I guess. Okay, let's leave that. So I had one more major thing that I really wanted, and this is the thing I got from the main thing that started this whole process of me getting some stuff from his proxy service. The carriage was like the second part, and then I decided to get the Ghost Sweeper Mikami stuff. But Rock Touchy saw on a Army blog, he saw this thing talked about and advertised, and the second that he knew about it, he knew that I'd be interested in it, and the fact he was able to put me in a position to be able to buy it, like he contacted his proxy said, yeah, I can get that. I gave Rock Touchy the money as soon as he wanted it, because I have now the perfect bookend to my Leiji Matsumoto or Leijiverse section of my anime collection. This is a 1 of 1,000, or maybe 999, I can't remember, or 39, whatever, 999. Run of DVDs. This is Leiji Matsumoto live special drawings, and probably terrible English there, but done at a convention back in 2013. I can't remember what it was called, something Future 2013, but basically this is a video, or a DVD I guess. It's got a small little presentation by Leiji Matsumoto at the beginning. None of it's obviously English subtitle, but it doesn't matter, because as you can see in the corner there, basically by the title, this is 2 hours of Leiji Matsumoto. You just watch him. It's like recorded from the side, and it's got the camera focused on what he's drawing, and it's just 2 hours of him drawing commissions to do all with Leijiverse characters. Just one after the other. You get to watch it from the beginning, like blank piece of paper, to end of a black and white sketch of a Metaru or a Harlock, or a Mimi from Harlock as well, and, you know, stuff like that. There's lots of Metarus. That's the only downside to it, is because it's commissions, it's mainly Metaru and Harlock stuff. It's not that diverse, but there are a few things in it that are kind of cool. But yeah, because it's commissions, people tend to get the ones that they really want, obviously, and that was, for the most part, Metaru and Harlock. But suffice it to say, it's still freaking awesome, and it's like the perfect bookend to my collection. So it's got like 26 drawings in it, and yeah, it lasts for about 2 hours. And it's got like the Spanish guitar version of like Captain Harlock and Galaxy Express and Yamato themes going on in the background the whole time. It's really, really awesome, and you get to see the man himself just sit there and draw them one after the other for 2 hours, and it's awesome to see the creator of something that you love so dearly, like I do with the Leijiverse stuff, to see that guy just sit, or guy or woman I guess, but in this case a guy, to sit down and just draw picture after picture after picture of all these characters and see them come to life from his hand, from pen to paper. It's just brilliant. I really, really enjoyed it, and to be able to have this because this like only came out in Japan. Like I've seen it around on I think Mandarake and stuff, so I might have been able to get it otherwise, but we didn't know that before. And even so, like that's not to say that whatever, it doesn't really matter because I've got it now, and that's all that matters. And I honestly, I probably wouldn't even known about it if Rock Got Itachi hadn't told me. In fact, I know for almost, I know 100% I wouldn't have known about it. So to be able to even get a copy is just amazing. And like I said, they're one of 1,000. Like there's not that many of them because it wasn't a proper run or anything of DVDs. This isn't something you can buy in stores in Japan. It's like a mail order DVD basically. But yeah, really, really awesome. Really, really happy. It's like like I said, perfect bookend to my Leijiverse collection. But that's not where the Leijiverse stuff stops, because Rock Got Itachi decided to add something else amazing to this already quite amazing package. These are apparently really rare, and he bought it. He got it for really, really cheap. Basically 300 yen. He told me. They normally list on Shopping Mall Japan or Yahoo auctions in Japan. They normally list for about, I think he said it was something like 10,000 yen or something. But yeah, this is the Galaxy Express 39. I'm gonna try and get. Oh, that's kind of cool actually with the glare on that. But yeah, Galaxy Express 39. I'm not quite sure what these are, but they're really awesome. I think they might be phone cards, but I'm not sure. But like a complete set, they're all to do with the movies, I believe. So you've got the 3-9, probably Adieu, and then Eternal Fantasy. But yeah, we've got this really awesome bit of text up here, which I'm probably not going to be able to get in without the shine. But I'll just say it. It says, so you've got 3-9, and it says, the journey is lasting, 3-9 is still running, Cosmo Dragoon and the past are in your hands. Of course, she always stands by you whenever you want. It's a time to departure. Listen, can't you hear the whistle? He is making a sign to you. The journey will never end. Never-ending journey. Journey to the stars. So yeah, that was really awesome. Like, they look absolutely beautiful. I mean, look at these things. Just a beautiful pieces of artwork. I don't know if they're the movie posters. They might be. I have to look further into it. But yeah, these are really, really beautiful. And yeah, I was amazed to see these in here. Just yeah, incredible, just incredible. Like I know that Rock Got Itachi is kind of jealous because he really wanted them as well once he had them in his hand, but he stuck by the fact that he said he bought them for me, and he stuck by sending them to me. So very, very gracious of him, and I'm very happy to have them. They're beautiful. And yeah, the fact I probably would never have bought them myself, because like I said, they're like 10,000 yen. That's a lot of money for what they are, frankly. But when he only got them for 300, that's an absolute steal, and they're really yeah, really beautiful, really nice addition to what I hope will eventually be a sort of Galaxy Express Leijiverse collection that I might one day own. But anyway, that's the Rock Got Itachi collectible video gift surprise package thing that I did, whatever he sent. I've been Blaze, thanks for watching, and I'll see you next time.